Down there's a renowned joke comprising Scotch Prudent lead Ruth Davidson, Labour MP Angela Orell and the EU plebiscite of 2016. The Stay and Keep campaigns were in their definitive days. Front of The Voice on June 23, and all eyes were on Wembley scene for the recent main televised discussion. Davidson had been selected as the prudent member on the Stay party, Orell as the Labour vote. Yet, while Davidson was done aware of the offered link-up, she sharpened out several similar elements among herself and Orell how might be problematical. That was my try to say I was lucky to get a move behind. Since she is perhaps, or was at the period, a lot superior named through the UK rather than I was. I include a enormous sum of honour for Orell, but the entire spot was we were hard to say to the entire nation. London Mayoress Sadiq Khan ended up presenting Labour at Wembley near Davidson, time Orell emerging in one of the some televised debates. But the perspective of possessing two lot human beings of a specific minority group team, in the instance gay female, is surely an question you don't frequently include in TV. In regulation of presentation we've been making cute so recently. Claire Bald is a defend for us all, Davidson laughs. Sandy Toksvig, Sue Perkins, you aware, we're receive out and on. Davidson's new volume tackles these really issues of presentation and equity, but for a lot broad chapter of the people. Female. If thou ve recite paper scope of the volume in latter weeks, you could be pardoned for arrogant it was an memoir. The title-grabbing excerpts focus on her own private lifetime and ambitions. The 39-year-old does really get the prospect to say how, time she's yet acute to be the at first Secretary of Scotland, she has no wish to be PM since of the effect it would include on her psychological public health. Yet, she says, I would distress how the is a volume on some female, since the previous transparency about the has focused a lot on me. Down there is thing house doubtful on human beings who solve to compose an memoir in their 30s, she adds, a spot that has obviously escaped largest TOE throw members. I'd love to believe I've got a few more than miles leftward on the watch. Vet Ammunition Depot text editor Uztan, Olympic sportsman Lady A. Katerina Granger, technique businessman Martha Ali Fox and philanthropic Melinda Gates as well characteristic. We solved the sectors we were departure to say on at first, areas wherever down there are far more than men rather than female who are busy, industry, policy, scientific, technique, Davidson explains. Or the some group was areas wherever female are rather so provided, but purified really otherwise, so amusement, Hollywood, kind of sports. So down there are loads of renowned human beings in down there, but in fact as well lot of female you will never include heard from. She points to Dr. Rola Hallam, a UK Syrian anesthesiologist who set up 6 families hospitals for the civilian warfare, and Dr. Seema Rao, who has learned more than rather than 10,000 of India's specific forces in brush-to-brush fight, as examples. She acquaintance out Professor Lady Sue Dark, who now planned in the household office space to assist identification pedophiles, possessing been object to kid misuse at a youthful age, as one of the largest breathtaking accounts. Since so lot kid misuse is shot and downloaded on the internet, Lady Sue explains to Davidson she is now innovative a new kind of identity wherever offenders can be identified by STEM patterns on their hands. But time she may be capable to discover success female to say to in the different sectors she's selected, he's controversial if specific industries will always achieve the real equity she and some campaigners are hoping to. For all the efforts to get youthful girls more than concerned in topic love scientific and mechanical engineering, the figures are a length way off creature equivalent. Yet, lot claim, maybe how's fair the way men and female are, and differences among the genders should be engulfed. I don't believe thou'll always include 50/50ths on all of the period, I believe how would be supernatural, Davidson says. Yet do I believe down there's a gene disbalance how tool girls can't do physical science? No I don't. Down there are teaching how include been made on wherever and while human beings begin manufacturing their decisions, and how's why human beings who are big adopters of stock scientific technique mechanical engineering and maths include ceased departure in top schools and begun in initial schools house wherever they begin in regulation of creature capable to promote human beings to believe how the is thing outdoor to them and is desired and is not in several way male or unfeminine or any of these adverse connotations. She continues, which exciting is how for year, female were never permitted to research medical, now a high ratio of the applicants and human beings recognized to research medical at college are woman rather than man. So we've got to a tip spot, and he's not fair on individuals received to the top of the wood, he's on a crucial massive of female received to the spot wherever you can rotate how title behind. Yes she can. Why Female Own the Next by Ruth Davidson is out currently.